happened since we last seen each other, so let me catch you up to speed on a few things. As you know, the rebel poor under Bobby's leadership took Columbus hostage and used her as a shield against due punishment from being my man. Word has it they're holding him in some hideout somewhere. Perhaps here.
Where in the hell is Bobby? And little Sally? And old Moss Jaws? They should have been here by now.
Who are we kidding? Police probably nabbed them hours ago. Just a matter of time before their whereabouts are tortured out of them. Then it's off to Urinetown for the lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urinetown, don't ask. I got my suspicions.
Oh yeah?
Sure, kid. Everyone's got suspicions. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. Swift and brutal punishment, no need now to pretend.
Trappers wrong and then you're humming. When they cut you down, they'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown.
They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown, town, 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 town. Dance, dance, never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing, forget it, never not alone, unless it's at the bottom of a rope. So don't get your hopes up.
And I say if they're not back soon, we give it to her like our father was gonna give it to us.
People hear things about Urinetown, of course, and that's just the way we like it. I had a person ask me once, is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden frothy canals. Like Venice, but better. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either. I want them found, damn it. I want my daughter released and I want Bobby Strong punished. We're working around the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it is a secret hideout, so. Enough of your excuses. We have weapons officers on stock. Use them. Sir. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron will. So send your troops to all the soups and let them understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land, 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 land. Dance, dance, do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stance, stance, forget it, never, not a night. I'll teach them not to take from me what's mine.
We should hurry through the emergency planning forum with.
Ah yes, the quorum.
That was a close one, Bobby. I thought Beryl saw us there for sure.
We'll have to keep on our toes, Mom. At least until the rest of these memos are distributed to the other custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
Hard to say. They were scared like we were scared, but if it's true what they say about everyone having a heart, they'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. But things are different now. We'll fight the right with all our might until we can somehow. We'll fight the right with all our might until we can somehow. Dance, dance, listen to it dance. My heart is like a stallion racing through a great expanse. Canyons of freedom, that's beautiful worlds, performing coronary somersaults.
Your heart is like a stallion.
Alex, play on the way, Ma. Come on.
Tell me where they're hiding, little Sally, and I'll make sure that things go easy on you.
Easy on me? You mean like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Save it. My brother's Julie's officer lockstock. My heart's with the rebellion. And besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me? You're in town?
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked about. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless down and out. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless down and out.
Oh, you're in town! It's your town. If you're hopeless, down and out!
seconds, and we give her the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeez, that was a close one. Cops crawling all over the place.
Little Sally, where the hell have you been?
Hiding near the towers all. Gladwell and Fifth and Miss Pennywise, they was all meeting up there. Some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, a quorum of some kind.
That's it. She gets the rope.
The rope? Wait a minute! You can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Because killing her would make us no better than them.
Haven't you heard, little Sally? We are no better than them. In fact, we're worse.
Worse?
What do you think they talk about those quorums they got up there? How good we are? So listen up. Any second now, those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us all up in like a bunch of overripe cantaloupes. So I say, as long as our juice has got to spill all over this floor here, her juice has got to spill too. Gladwell juice. And then we'll see who's better than who. Look at her there, all bound up, gagged and tied, with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. One more time, had enough of each arrogant curl. Big bang boom, let's get tough, playing rough. Snuff that girl.
Snuff that girl, but killing people is wrong.
Then why does it feel so right? Had us here in a hole on the land with our hearts full of fear. What a rip, what a sham. You know, cops will be here, busting heads mighty quick.
But we'll beat them to the punch when we snuff out that chick.
We tried doing what we should.
Was it bad?
Then we learned that feeling good.
He's going mad. Let's stay all close. So they say to the tree. Looky here, here's an acorn from Gladwell I see.
I say she is the nut, and of course, we're the squirrel. She is what we say for winter. So let's stop that girl.
Bing! Bang!
A big bang! Big bang!
A bang, bang, boom! Yeah!
Okay, now snuff. Let the girl. Yeah! Let the girl. Let the This is the end. Roll the dice. Place your bets. In this miserable world, that's as good as it gets. Now let's rip it up. Eat the oyster and the pearl. And let's get this party jumping. Really get it pumping. Get this party jumping. Now let's stop that. Stop that girl!
Easy, friend. A message like ours works best under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as what we have right here?
Exactly! Now get the rope! That's right, the rope!
String her up? That's the answer. String up the strumpet daughter of the criminal urinal chain owner Gladwell. Kill her! Hang her! Kill her!
Enough!
What?
Bobby Strong.
There will be no killing of anyone here.
Why not?
Because she's our security blanket, that's why.
Oh, but Bobby, we're so afraid because, you know, killing her might make us feel powerful for a moment.
Friends, I understand you're all scared, but this has got to be about more than just revenge and the vicarious thrill of stringing someone up who can't defend herself.
But why? We want to hang her as revenge for her father's crimes.
I think he's just in love with her, that's
maybe I am.
What?
And maybe I made a promise out there. A promise that from this day forward, no man would be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of his pocketbook. That no man would be ignored by anyone with the means to help him. From here and now, from this day forward, thanks to you, and you, and you, we will look into the faces of our fellow men and see not only a brother, but a sister as well.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Okay, when did he say that?
I don't know about that.
All I remember him saying was, run! Run for your life, run!
Well, that was in the heat of battle. And in the heat, the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like this. Run, freedom, run. But freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. So then you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. I'm frightened. Ooh, as you well should be. Freedom is scary. It's a blast of cool wind that burns your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yes. This trickle of sweat
There's a trickle of sweat
dripping in your ear.
in your ear.
But still you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away.
Run away.
Now don't you fret. And never fear. Freedom's one, 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 one. Freedom, run away.
Run, freedom, run.
There's a great big cloud on your trail.
Run, freedom, run.
Yeah, he's putting his tension on your trail.
Run, freedom, run.
Oh, I'm simply laying it out for that. Great big cloud just making tracks for you. Ain't no time to relax. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away.
My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. A 3, 4.
So then you better run, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Friends, you have to run, 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 freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you have to run, 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 run. Hallelujah.
Freedom, run.
The wind in your hair will run to freedom's glory.
Freedom, sun.
That freedom sun will shine all over our freedom story. I said freedom. I said freedom. I said freedom. Oh,
Run, freedom, run, freedom, freedom, away.
What do we do now?
The police will be on the lookout for us, that's for sure.
when the time comes, we'll fight the police.
Okay. How?
With blood, guts, brains if we have to. It may take years, and some of us will almost certainly not make it through the revolution alive. But fight on we will, for all the decades necessary to take back the freedom of the people of this land.
Decade?
Well, real plan. I've got a real plan.
What?
Miss Pennywise!
Miss Pennywise, how'd you find us?
I had a feeling you'd be here. No one knows the sewer system like you do, Bobby.
Or you do.
Caldwell wants to talk to you, Bobby.
Really? About what?
He says he wants to discuss the situation with you man to man.
He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have been, and he wants to work out a solution peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut.
And that'll save us on the decades of struggle.
But can we trust him?
Caldwell doesn't want to fight, Mrs. Strong. He just wants his amenities up and running, smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it's gonna be difficult for your love to grow with hope tied up the rest of her life.
All right, I'll go.
Bobby, no, what if it's a trick?
That's just a chance I'll have to take. Gasp!
What about the girl?
She stays here. Any funny business? And she gets it. You tell that to Cladwell.
Sure. Yeah, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl, you give it to her, and we give it to him. Get me?
You'll be careful.
Now stay calm. Hope, darling, we'll have you out of this in no time.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So, this is the bright, new day you were telling me about?
Look, I understand why you're mad at me, but your father gave us no choice.
They may have not taught me much at the most expensive university in the world, but they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong!
Really? They taught you that there?
I thought we had something special between us, Bobby.
We do have something special, but until freedom rules these people instead of fear, love has as much chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into all of this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. Well, I guess I don't know what I meant to do.
Look to your heart, Hope. I'm sure you'll find the answer you're looking for there. Deep down, within all the tissue.
Wait, can I see you? When darkness surrounds you, and you've lost your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. You still hear it beating, it's leading you. Follow your Bobby.
You've caused a lot of excitement over the past few days, Mr. Strong. Gotten a lot of people riled up.
This is only the beginning, Mr. Cladwell. The people have only just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter captive against her will, is that how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people just holed up in some underground sewers.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell, but public amenity number 32, there's been a disturbance there. Same as public amenity 15. Word's begun to spread.
People have gathered all the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do.
After your meeting, of course.
Of course. Mr. McQueen, do you remember the stick years, Bobby? The first few years when the water table started dropping, then just kept on dropping? Most of us didn't think we had much time left, and so a lot of us did questionable things. Much like the things that are happening today. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow. But there was always a tomorrow if you were tough enough to cling on to it. Which is why I brought you here today. Some people see me as an evil man.
Yeah,
They're just jealous.
But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you or Ms. Pennywise or those poor people you insist on trying to lead. I'm just a simple man trying to cling on to tomorrow, every day, by any means necessary.
And what about when the drought's over?
Over? Well, we can certainly hope, but until then our regimen of controlled consumption through the regulated mechanism of cash must continue.
Ah, yes. Regulating mechanism of cash.
Bobby, I want you to have this cash, and I want you to tell the people out there that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activities. And provided they return to the improved fee schedule as authorized by the legislature. Don't let it happen again, and have a good time in Rio.
So many tomorrows.
Yes.
My conscience will cost you a little more than a pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
And understand this. If there truly is a way to that bright new world, we'll find it together. And not just the wealthy few. That means free access.
Free access is impossible.
And that's what I'll tell the people. So,
We'll not return to the sink years, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it.
Caldwell, what are you doing?
I've spent a lifetime building up this company, paying off the police, bribing political elite, and snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a naughty baby bunny in the palm of my hand. My right hand. I've centralized all power to a pinpoint spot right here, between these two ears. And I'll not allow some dreamy-eyed boy who can't remember the stink years to ruin all that. Seize him!
Caldwell, don't do it. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's just a chance I'll have to take. Yes!
You really evil as they say.
What? Just because I love my daughter, that means I'm supposed to not keep clinging on to tomorrow?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I've closed my heart to love once. I can do it again. Off to Urinetown within them, with all haste off to Lockstock, with all
Let's just Cladwell! Cladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have balked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
Get word to police headquarters. We'll need the backup. You, and you. Stay here. And Finn,
Yes, Cladwell.
I want you to assemble the legislature. I want full authority for the coming crackdown.
Are you dirty my hands with this bad business? Not on your life.
Don't kid yourself, Vip. Your hands are as sturdy as a child's after sandbox time. But don't worry, you'll get to clean them soon by the banks of Rio Del Rio. Now go. You, and you. Come with me.
Why did I listen to that crook? A little private passion told it to really cook. That's how that craven told it, made me cave in. I'm a snook. Why did I listen to that crook?
You lied to us, Cladwell! You said one thing and then you did another! That's what you did, Cladwell! That's what you did!
Come on, young Bobby, you can't scream all the way down to Urinetown.
But Hope, she's still with the others. What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to everyone in the ad now.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
But please not to Hope. Oh God, please not to Hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of laws. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us.
You'll get Urinetown. Off you go to Urinetown. Away with you to Urinetown.
Now no more fuss.
Let me go! I have to save Hope!
There's no saving Hope now.
There may be no saving you.
Oh yeah? Well, take that! And this! And a few of these!
Why did I listen to that boy? Filled with hopes and dreams and filled with such joy. How can I know he loved me so as if for show was I his toy? Why did I listen to that boy?
So what's it like? This Urinetown I've heard so much about.
Perhaps it's better that we show you.
What's this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand on the threshold to a new world.
A door lies in front of you. Step out and Urinetown awaits.
A door? Feels more like a railing. Pigeons? A rooftop?
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear, for the time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that
Why did
cat?
I listen to my dad? I went to work for him, he said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Now it's clear, now I fear that I've been had. Why did I listen to that?
That cat,
My dad, 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 my dad.
Look, there's amenity number 47. And the legislature. And my boyhood home. Why, we're just standing on top of the UGC headquarters. And this is our town.
Yes,
did I listen to that? And why did I listen to that?
A shovel and a mop, Mr. Sparrow. You know the drill.
What's taking them so long? They should have come to an agreement by now. Cladwell's not one to dilly-dally.
All those sirens and screams at night, maybe they're celebrating.
Bobby won't let us down. He's a good boy, my Bobby Strong. If anyone can find a way to freedom, he can.
And if he doesn't, then we kill the girl. That is the plan, right?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Little Sally, what's going on up there?
It's.
Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes.
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policeman, they threw him off a building.
The police threw Bobby off a building.
They can't do that. We have Cladwell's daughter.
Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Well, is he?
Oh, Bobby! The policeman came soon enough, but not before I heard his last words.
Last words?
That's right. They were about her.
Well, what were they?
They were. Tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her. And I will see her in a better place where hope is always new. Ours was a short time. Ours was a love that never bloomed. Yet in their love there lives a brand new home. It's calling out to you. It's calling soft and gentle, tame and fine. It's docile and benign.
They call love right. What did I say? That isn't what I meant. I've lost my sense of scent. I fear my life is spent. No one is innocent.
No one.
No one is innocent? What did he mean by that?
No. He started fading in and out after a while. It was a miracle he was alive at all. The fall was so horrible.
Not innocent. Was he talking about me? How am I not innocent?
Not innocent? Who does he think he is?
Wait, please. There's more.
What do we do now?
I'll tell you what we do. We do to her what they did to him.
Yeah, we did to her what they did to him.
Or you could take me instead.
What?
Miss Pennywise!
Caesar! Yes, do to me what you will, but please spare the child.
Old woman, you've been grasping and conniving all your days. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter.
Yes!
And I'm her mother.
Yes!
Yes, Hope, it's me, your mother. The one-time lover of Caldwell B. Gladwell.
Stop it!
Father, yes, call me what you will. But it was during the stink years, you see. Nobody thought they had much time, and so many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. But there were also the fond farewells and the late-night trysts. Life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls.
And love?
Oh yes, little Sally, and love. There was love like no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, Hope, your father made me promise never to reveal my identity to you, for I was something of a strumpet in my day. But never in my wildest
Enough! My heart is telling me many things, as you can all well imagine. But one thing bellowing louder than anything else is that when there's wrong in the world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise. Mom. And if you can reform yourself, we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do with me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you. See, spot! If this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory into oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you, and this rebellion will triumph.
Lead us.
She's mad. Lead you to the very nerve of my father's empire. I've got a key, and the guards know not to question me. But when we get there, we'll question Daddy. Oh yes, we'll question him plenty. Why should we trust you? Because Bobby, your hero, loved me, and I loved him. Hope, dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, may be able to love you too. Isn't that all that really matters? Love? So let's go to them for their ultimately going to mass! Yay!
With a lust for saving water, that gives daughter up for dead.
Play it on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred.
He's not sorry. Maze, that's the sorry. He's not sorry.
You stay down here and guard the sewers.
Sorry.
I've been meaning to ask, Mr. Lockstock, do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing? The killings and all that.
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do. But the health and safety of this community are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Mr. Barrow, very much. Gladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
Well, that went well.
Cliff of evil, shut up evil in the air. Then ask why the bride gets sorry. Now you're sorry, you're up there.
I am perfectly capable of finding my own way to the legislature, you know.
No offense, Senator, but Blackwell didn't want you flying. Totally coming crap down and all.
And what if I am flying the coop? What if I'm actually on my way to the airport to catch the last flight out to Rio? What would you say to that?
Can I come? They go from debasing, need erasing, need the knife. Let their blood flow like Campari. They're not sorry. Hey, that's life. Shoot their rifles just for trifles. Hunt us down. Ba-da-ba-da. Now it's we.
probably where they're keeping Hope. I just hope that when we meet in heaven, she'll find it in the fastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
What?
Miss Cladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Hope, darling, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon all the people in the land will be safe.
Most of us, anyway.
What?
It's over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away? But to where?
To the same place that you sent young Bobby and old so-and-so.
And all those who wouldn't or couldn't pay our fee hikes.
Stay dead!
Hope, darling, what is the meaning of this?
I've joined the rebellion, Daddy. And you? I believe it's time to join the expat community in Urinetown.
You're making a mistake. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now, Daddy, is freedom. For the people!
And love.
Oh, yes, and love.
That's what I used to think too, Hope, darling, before the stink years, but worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. You're too young to understand this now, but there really are more important things in love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long power,
Mr. Cladwell.
so long money. I love Bobby this time round.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Just
Take him away.
I regret nothing, you hear? Nothing. I may have been a cruel father and a vicious man, but I kept the pee off the street and the water in the ground, you hear? I kept the water in the ground!
So, what now? Cladwell.
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day, not the final, the first day of an age of compassion. Today marks the final day of an age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age. A new age?
Don't say it!
Hope! I see a river flowing for free. I see a river just new. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
Well, as you guessed, Hope took over her father's business, instituting a series of reforms that helped the public pee for free whenever they liked, for as much as they liked, as long as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and was renamed as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Longstop, where'd you go?
Just keep my head down, Little Sally. Something I advise you to do too.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, I may be a cop, but I'm also a narrator, so they can't touch me. Not if they want to shoot at it.
So many people peeing at free will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, your father commissioned a survey on water consumption, and
My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey. Sisters and brothers, fight for the river. Fathers and mothers, babies too. All in the family, push toward the river. Jump toward the river, why don't you? Step in the river, wade in the river.
Simple as Caldwell v. Cladwell was, his methods effectively regulated water consumption. Sparing his town the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Hope chose to ignore this, however, choosing to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? The good guys finally take over, and then everything starts falling apart?
Like I said, little Sally, this is a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, little Sally, yes it is.
Such a fear. If only I had a tall, cool glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance. But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water is inside you. It always has. It has? Sure. Don't you know what you are? A river. That's right. We all are. You are the river. I am the river. He is the river. She is too. All in a river flowing free. Flowing for justice. Let's free you. We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in view. We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river straight and true.
I don't think too many people have come see this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why not, little Sally? Don't you think people want to know that their way of life is unsustainable?
That? And the title's awful. Can't we do a happy musical next time?
If there is a next time, I'm sure we can. Well, that's our story. Hope later joined her father in a way not quite so gentle. Mr. McQueen opened a bottling factory down in Brasilia, which did rather well until the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of his town, they did as best they could. But they were prepared for the world that they inherited. Weaned as they were on the traditions of the founding fathers' scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they recognized their town for what once it was. It was always ready to be.